just gonna send it. Oh my god, this is not my good idea. Today we're heading to Fairbanks. We're going to go to the World Ice Championship.
Right now we're at the south viewpoint of Mount Denali, and this is as far north as we've ever been.
So now we're heading off on uncharted territory.
We're getting closer to Fairbanks. We're in a town called Healy. Never been here before, But it's pretty crazy. There's barely any snow here. It's a completely different change of scenery. Okay, we made it to Fairbanks, and since we were up here, we brought all of our ice fishing stuff, and we're gonna try to set some burbot lines in the Tanana River. Come on, baby. There it goes.
The drive out here was really awesome. I think it took us over 6 hours, or maybe 6 hours. And the plan is to set the lines, and then we are going to head over to the ice show. So we chose this spot. It's a popular spot here in Fairbanks to just walk out on foot and go ahead and set lines. And it looks like other people have been out here too, so pretty cool. Maybe we'll get lucky.
We got 2 holes drilled through the ice. It's really thick ice, and we really chipped up our blade doing it, but we got through. We're gonna put in our set lines, and we're gonna use these big weights. These are 24-ounce weights, and we're gonna use paracord, just like that. And then about every foot, we're gonna tie a loop in it. And then another foot up, we're gonna tie another one. And then I pre-tied all these at home to save us a little bit of time out here. And we're just gonna hook them on there. And then our hooks go on this end. And put one on the bottom line and one on the top line. And then we've got some salmon we're gonna use on here as bait. And we have some heads in here. So I'm gonna put one on each of these. Okay, let's head over to our hole. Okay, I'm gonna send this first one down in there. So it's about 8 to 10 feet. And what we're gonna do is cut our piece off. And we're gonna use this piece of wood we brought from home. And we're gonna have our weight sitting right just on the bottom. And then we're gonna tie it off. And that's almost it. Next thing we're gonna do is mound a huge pile of snow over this to insulate our hole. That way when we come back tomorrow to check these, just the top will be frozen and the hole's not gonna be frozen all the way through, and we'll be able to pull our lines out, hopefully with some fish on them. Okay, we got our hole covered with snow. This is it right here. And we're gonna mark it so we know where to come get it tomorrow. And to do that, we're gonna use a stick. And then we also we just use plastic bags because if it rains, it's not gonna fall apart, with our name and address and stuff like that on there. And we just used a clothes hanger because I figured it was something bright that would be able to see if there was a lot of lines out here. And this area, you have to check your burbot line at least once every 24 hours. And we're gonna be back tomorrow morning, so we're gonna be a little less than 24 hours. But that's it. That thing's set, ready to go. And the cool thing is we can take off and go do what we're gonna do and then just come back later and see if we have anything.
So we plan to set 4 lines, but since the holes were like 3 feet deep and Eric dug them all and the blade's super dull now, we just set the 2 and we'll just get blades before the next trip. But since we're all the way up here.
Yeah, 2 holes and 2 lines in the water is a lot better than none. So, and it's just kind of cool to be up here because this river is pretty awesome.
Okay, so Eric and I did decide to check into a hotel for the night. We just figured that would be best so we can have a good night's sleep before we head back. The original plan was just to head straight back after we went to the ice show, but we realized that our fishing lines wouldn't be in the water very long. So I think this plan works better, and I didn't even show you the best part. We have an actual bathroom for one night. So we're now heading to the World Ice Art Championships, that's what it's called. And we've obviously never been. Really cool. It's held in Fairbanks, and basically sculptors come from around the world and probably even here, and they sculpt ice sculptures. And it's really fun to go at night because they light them up. So we're really looking forward to that.
Hey, we're out here at the fairgrounds. Gotta use the restroom. I just found the outhouse. Or the ice house.
I always knew I was born to shine.
We're at Freddy's. Just left the hotel, about to head back to Willow. And it's cold here in Fairbanks. Even the antifreeze is frozen. Okay, we got one last thing to do before we head home, and that's go out and check our lines, see if we got any fish on them. Go. Okay, nothing on that one. Okay, we didn't catch anything, but hey, we tried, and at least we kind of know what we're doing now.
All in all, it was a really fun journey, and we came here for the ice sculptures. That was our original purpose, but we figured we'd just set lines too and try. Pretty much never catch fish, so that's not unusual. Anyways, it was really fun.